So Rangers beat Hibs 2-1 and it was a rather ugly affair. Not that there was much aside football going on, but there was just terrible football. But you really need to win ugly, that's the thing. I mean, you're not going to mount any sort of serious title challenge without winning ugly. And we've proven that we're capable of that now, so it gives me more confidence than previously because we're really on off and we just seem to be on right now. Something's clicking, and even with the players that we're missing right now, something's working. So it's going well, and we might actually form some sort of a challenge. So good for us. Our first goal, and you'd have to be blind to say that Bruno Alves was not guilty for just being lazy. I mean, the ball comes past Alves, and Alves has maybe 5 or 10 yards on Murray. Murray beats him to it, and then completely just turns him away. The ball fucks off and goes out to Stevenson. Alves comes back in when he's out of position. Ball gets shot, and Alves tries to stick a foot out to block it and catches it on his toe, and it just happens to go into the right trajectory in the net. So we were 1-0 down, and at that point, rather early on, you're thinking, gee, oh no. But thankfully, and really thankfully, Josh Windass, I mean, just a side note about Josh Windass, he's a brilliant football player when he wants to be. That's his only problem, is when he wants to be a brilliant player, he is brilliant. And he proved that with our goal. I mean, maybe the touch, I think it was maybe Candeas who got a lucky touch on and then Hope passed it to Windass. And when he slid that in, that was just the most fantastic, just brilliant finish. I loved it. It was one of those goals that you could watch over and over again. It was absolutely delightful. Good to see that Windass is in a run of form right now, and long may it continue because he is a fantastic player. I don't think you can doubt his ability. It's his effort I think you can doubt. And then very shortly after, maybe 3 minutes after I think it was, Morelos. Definitely bad defending, horrible defending from Hibs, but Morelos gets the ball at the edge of the box. It was a Barjonas pass into Morelos. Morelos fakes a turn, goes on the inside and takes the shot, and the Hibs goalkeeper jumps away from it. I've never played goalie. I've watched goalies, and they tend to be reactionary rather than predictive. And that was clearly a predictive save, because he just, either that or he shot it. He just jumped out of the way of the ball. Nothing. It was just a really crap match after that. We went in at half time 2-1 up, and I think the instructions were just keep it tight and don't have anything, don't do any stupid tackles or make any sloppy passes, which we failed that with the sloppy passes, but it all ended up well in the end. David Bates got a run in. He replaced Jamie Barjonas. I do like Bates. I don't get the hate for Bates. He's never really failed us. He did have a handball incident though that I think was so much of a handball, but it's kind of fair because these decisions even them out over a season, and we're due one back from Hibs over the Anthony Stokes incident, so get it right up you. Couldn't care less if you claim for a penalty. It clearly was, but fuck off. You had dodgy decisions earlier this season. We get one now. So payback, revenge was achieved, I think. Really ugly game, didn't really care for it that much, but 3 points is the most important thing, and while Aberdeen and Celtic won too, I don't really care. All I care about is Rangers, but the closer and closer we get to Celtic, and hopefully we can try and make a gap between us and Aberdeen, it will just make the league table look so much better. Anyway, pretty dull affair. Wasn't really expecting it to be a magnificent footballing display. It's usually quite a rough physical affair. We won in the end. We got the dodgy decision back. So yeah, fuck it, we won. See you later. Bye.